everyone, today we are going to be looking at the January 18 title Tuesday. So let's jump straight into the games. The player playing from the white side here is Jeffrey Shaw, and from black it is Bogdan Daniel Diak. So the game started off with knight f3, the ready opening, d5, and white plays c4, attacks the d5 pawn, black plays e6, he doesn't want to lose the center pawn, e3 protects the pawn, knight f6 and b3 to put the bishop on this diagonal, b6 also. Black wants to keep his bishop on this diagonal. Bishop b2, bishop b7, knight c3, knight b d7, c takes d5, e takes d5, and knight e2, maybe to put the knight on d4 and centralize it. Black plays bishop d6 and white plays g3 to get a fianchetto setup. Knight c5, knight e d4, castles, and white plays bishop e2. Because if he puts his bishop on g2, there is knight d3. So now he castles and a5. Both sides have developed their pieces except for their queens. White plays rook c1, bishop f8, bishop b5. Now white's pieces are coming on the opponent's territory. Bishop a6. Now if he takes, then black will also take the rook. So he's like counter-attacking the bishop. White decides to take the bishop. Rook takes and this rook is out of game. Queen e2, threatening rook c5 and bishop c5, then queen e6, so black moves his rook back, knight c6 and queen d6. White defends this knight, knight d7 tries to deflect it, and white plays d4 now. If takes, then take, and that's what happened in the game. But black plays knight e6 and rook c6. Now white is getting all his pieces in the game for the attack. Queen d8, rook fc1, f6. Black is also not allowing the opponent to come in his side. Knight d3, queen d7 and queen g4. Now he spins the knight, h5 and queen f5. He wants to keep the spin. Rook a8, queen takes h5 now, and knight c5 traps the rook. White's rook, which had gone in the opponent's territory, is now captured by them. White has to sacrifice it, pawn takes and pawn takes c5. He doesn't want to exchange this knight. a4 and knight f4. Now he's trying to attack on the king side. He is an exchange down, but his pieces are still very active. a takes b3, a takes b3 and rook e4. White plays bishop d4, c6 and rook a1. Takes control of the open file, queen b7 to maybe trade the rooks. Knight g6 and he trades the rooks, and he plays queen h3 to maybe get his queen on d7. Black plays queen e8, queen h8, king f7, and white doesn't want to take the bishop because he is an exchange down. It will not be good for him, and white actually has an advantage here. He is threatening to play queen h5. Black sacrifices his rook and white gives a check first. And after king e7 takes and pawn takes, and white is 2 pawns up, and this will be a winning game for white. White slowly converts it. Black doesn't take this knight because white has 2 pawns up and this pawn will promote soon. So he wants to keep his bishop here. White decides to attack these pawns. Black takes his pawn because white's knight is trying to attack it. So finally white gets what he wants and trades the pawns, and now he gets another pawn, and here he slowly converts. Here black takes this pawn, white takes it. After king takes, white plays h7 and black resigns, and Jeffrey Shaw wins this match. And these are the final standings. 9 players tie for 9 points. Because of TB, Jeffrey Shaw is the winner of the tournament. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.